Hi, this is Trepacer. As promised, I watched two movies today. The first movie that I watched was Carol, a movie that I saw the trailer for. I think I did a reaction to this trailer last year. Kate Blanchett, Rooney Mara, Todd Haynes film. Todd Haynes does these films that are like period pieces, and I forgot there's a name for the style that he films in. I forgot what it's called, but it's from like a 1950s type of perspective. And this movie takes place in the 1950s New York, and it's basically about Carol, played by Kate Blanchett, Carol Arnott, and Rooney Marty, who plays Therese Belvette. She's a clerk who works in a department store, and she kind of dreams of Rooney Marty's character. She kind of dreams of being more, being a photographer. That's what her passion is. She really wants to do that. She's working in the department store, and she's also, dating a guy who she likes him well enough, but she's not really serious. He kind of is serious, and he kind of wants to marry her, and live the life, but she's not really into him that way. And of course, into her life walks Carol, Kate Blanchett's character, who's a married woman who's has a young daughter, but her marriage is kind of a loveless marriage, because she likes women, and you know she's living her separate life from her husband, and she meets Therese in the department store when she's buying a gift for her daughter, and they form a connection. And this movie is, first of all, I love the whole Todd Haynes style. I think Far From Heaven, that was the other movie that he did that I have that I actually love. But anyway, this movie takes place in 1950s New York, and it's just a really really good movie. Carol, Kate Blanchett is her usual great self, but the standout for me in this movie is Rooney Mara. She plays this kind of repressed girl. She doesn't speak that often, but you can always tell from her facial expression she's always has other things behind her eyes, and it's she really to me gives the standout performance in this movie. She really there's more going on the surface, and you can immediately tell that she's just totally smitten with Kate Blanchett's character Carol. She's just totally smitten with her, and when she asked her to dinner, she immediately said yes, and when she asked her to go away with her, she immediately said yes. She's just totally smitten with her. And of course, the husband, played by Kyle Chandler, who plays her husband, is not, he's trying to fight for his marriage and trying to get Carol to get back to the way it was. But of course, that's not possible if you watch the movie. Okay, and Sarah Paulson plays a good friend of Carol, who's a good, they're really good friends and know each other since they were young kids, and she gives a great performance too, a nice supporting performance. But again, the standout to me in this movie is Rooney Marnie. I think she's really good as Therese. She goes through so many emotions and stuff, and she's trying to, like I said, to find herself. And then into her life comes Carol, and she's, like I said, immediately smitten and wants to be with her. And it's a really good emotional movie as well. And the whole music, the whole atmosphere, 1950s era, beautifully recreated, and a beautiful film. Okay, I'm gonna give this movie, Carol, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend you to watch this movie. It's a really good, beautiful love story, and it's just a really good performances by especially Kate Blanchett, of course, and Rooney Marty. To me, is a standout in this. So definitely recommend this 8 out of 10 for Carol. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen Carol, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I also have another channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. The link is in the description box as well, and a link to my Facebook and Twitter as well. So please check those out. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.